The 14th District Court, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, is now in session. All those having business before the court draw near. The Honorable Judge Judge Simpson presiding.
And good morning, everyone, and I do apologize for my tardiness. Court does call the case of Beal Properties versus Jessica Bolden.
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Daniel Landman, P35797, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
Ms. Bolden is not checked in.
I'm sorry?
Not checked in.
She is not checked in. You paid for second service. Would you like to take a default?
I would, Your Honor, yes.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
All
Your
right,
Honor,
go ahead,
based
sir.
on my client's books and records, with respect to Ms. Bolden, there is currently rent to retain of $1,815.15. There's costs of $175 for a grand total of $1,990.15. We'd respectfully request that a possession judgment enter with a writ date of September 29th.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that's by default for possession. Redemption amount is in the amount requested with the writ issued 10 days. Beal Properties versus Jasmine Losa.
Not checked in.
Jasmine Losa, they are not checked in. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Based on my client's books and records with respect to Ms. Loza, there's currently rent to retain of $2,047.30, cost of $175 for a grand total of $2,222.30. Plaintiff moves for the entry of a default judgment for possession only with an order of eviction to issue after September 29th.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession. Redemption amount in the amount requested. Writ to issue 10 days. Beal Properties versus Jasmine Brown.
Daniel Landman on behalf of the plaintiff, Your Honor. I believe Ms. Brown is present.
Yes, and also
I'm here.
Deontay McDaniel. Yes, ma'am. All right.
Good morning.
What? Good morning. What is plaintiff's claim in this case?
Your Honor, plaintiff's claiming rent to retain of $843.68 and costs of $214 for a grand total of $1,057.68.
And ma'am, how are you intending on getting this paid?
It should be paid by next week, basically.
Okay, by next week, will you pay it before what time?
12 noon.
Can you get that paid before noon on next Friday?
Yes.
You think you can? All right.
Yeah, I think because I already went
Okay.
through everything. She just was sick, so it was Elizabeth Fink is who I'm working with.
Okay, very good. So what I will do is I'll adjourn this out to 26.
Yep.
To September 26, 2025 at noon.
Okay.
Okay, if that's paid and you make sure that it's paid, you won't need to appear. Otherwise, that is an in-person hearing.
Okay.
So you'll have to come down to the courthouse if it's not paid.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Thank you. Have a good one.
All right, you too. Beal Properties versus Teresa, is it Ijams? And also Terry Ijams.
Daniel Landman appearing for the plaintiff, Your Honor. At least one of the tenants is present.
There's only one tenant. It's Teresa Ijams, and Terry is my nickname.
Okay, very good. All right. So you're Teresa.
Correct. And
All right.
Terry.
And Terry. Okay. So, well, my issue is that I have two defendants.
Right.
I'm not sure why that.
Now, I'm trying to figure that out as well, Your Honor. I'm checking the lease.
Welcome to Eviction Court, where minutes decide months of housing. As the judge takes the bench, watch how tiny phrases like by default and writ to issue carry huge consequences. Would you know what those mean if your home were on the line?
They just have both names.
Okay. And your preference on which name is
Terry.
Terry? Okay. I will try to remember that for the next time. So, all right, all right. What is plaintiff's claim in this case?
Your Honor, plaintiff is claiming rent to retain of $1,926 and costs of $214 for a grand total of $2,140. In a chat prior to your taking the bench, I believe this tenant indicated that she was seeking state emergency relief.
That's correct.
All right, so you are doing an SER?
Yes, and I also have an
Thanks.
appointment with SOS on Tuesday, this upcoming Tuesday.
This upcoming Tuesday, the 22nd, 23rd?
I believe so, yes.
All right, so two things. How many people are in your unit?
Just one.
Just one? Okay, so just so that you know, and that if an SER is granted, that's only gonna net you about $410. And the other amounts would have to be paid prior to them paying that, so that you're aware of that, okay?
All right.
All right, the other thing is, in your packet that you received from the court, there is what is called a rental assistance form. You'll need to fill that out, put your SER tracking number on there, and supply that to the court by next Wednesday.
Okay.
All right. And I will adjourn this out to September 26, 2025 at 12 noon. That's an in-person hearing, ma'am. Is there any payments that you can make between now and then?
Not at this time, no.
No? Okay. All right, very good. Then we'll see you then, and then we should hopefully have some news regarding everything else, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And Beal Properties versus Justina Youngblood and Nevaeh Griffin.
Daniel Landman appearing for the plaintiff.
No one has checked in. Griffin, Youngblood, you may proceed, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. Based on my client's books and records, the current rent to retain is $1,478. There's also cost of $214 for a grand total of $1,692. Plaintiff requested a possession judgment enter with a writ date of September 29th.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that is by default for possession, redemption amount in the amount requested with a writ issue in 10 days.
Thank you, Your Honor. That covers our cases. Have a great weekend.
You do the same, sir.
Quick explainer. A default happens when a tenant doesn't appear or check in. It's not about who's right. It's about no show equals judgment risk. Question for you. Should courts allow a brief grace window for tech or check-in issues? Or is punctuality paramount?
Evergreen Apartments versus Carnell Harbin.
Good morning, Your Honor. Teresa Ijams appearing for plaintiff.
Good morning.
I have not checked it.
They are not checked in. If you'd like to take a default, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Go ahead.
Thank you. This is an action for non-payment of rent. The rent to retain possession is $3,012.39. Court costs of $172 for a total redemption of $3,184.39. Plaintiff is requesting entry of a default judgment for possession with a writ to issue after 10 days if the total amount remains unpaid.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount in the amount requested with a writ issue in 10 days. Evergreen Apartments versus Markayla Jennings.
Teresa Ijams for plaintiff.
Ms. Jennings?
Hello?
Hello. Good
Can you
morning.
see me?
Yes, ma'am, we can.
Okay.
All right. And what is plaintiff's claim in this case?
Your Honor, the outstanding balance is $3,039.09, which includes court costs.
3,039 and how many cents? I'm sorry.
9.
9 cents. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right. And Ms. Jennings, how are you intending on getting that paid?
I know I'm gonna pay $850 today.
Okay, you're gonna pay 850 today?
I
Okay,
only get paid every 2 weeks.
okay, this is your pay week?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, have you tried to work out something with the landlord or seek assistance?
No, because Sydney typically doesn't give any like plans or anything.
I'm sorry?
I told her I should have it all paid up by mid-October, but she just said go to court. So
All right, so your part of your plan is that you get it, everything paid, including your October rent paid by mid-October?
no, it's October included by the end of October.
I'm
But
sorry?
my old balance by mid-October, but October by the end of October.
Got it. I see what you're saying, because you need that next paycheck to try to clear that, right? Okay, so I'd suggest that you talk or call the attorney's office, see if something can be worked out. If it can't, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna adjourn this to next week. That'll be September 26th, 2025 at 3 p.m. That's an in-person hearing, so you'll need to appear at the courthouse, okay?
Okay.
Okay, get the $850 paid to them, however. All right?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Evergreen Apartments versus Carlos Warden.
Teresa Ijams for plaintiff.
They are not checked in. You may proceed.
Thank you. The rent to retain possession is $1,700.16. Court costs of $172 for a total redemption of $1,872.16. Plaintiff is requesting entry of a default judgment for possession. The writ to issue after 10 days if the total amount remains unpaid.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount in the amount requested with the writ issued in 10 days. Evergreen Apartments versus Kayla Smith.
Teresa Ijams for plaintiff.
And she is, there she is.
Present.
Hello, Miss Smith.
Hello.
All right. And what is plaintiff's claim in this case?
The outstanding balance is $2,592.37, which includes court costs.
All right. And Ms. Smith, how are you intending on trying to get that paid?
I paid $1,400 yesterday.
Okay,
And
you
then-
paid $1,400 yesterday?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Kazari, does your ledger reflect that?
No,
Or
no.
Does not? Okay. And so you're gonna have a balance of about 1,200 left. And how are you gonna try to get that done?
I'll make another payment of like 500 next week.
So
And then-
500 by what date?
Thursday, which I believe is the 25th.
25th? All right. Okay. And then what's your plan for, that's gonna put you down around 900. So what's your plan for trying to, or about 1,100, I'm sorry. No, 12,700, sorry. My math is bad this morning. All right.
It's about 12 right now. So
Right.
it should take me down to around 6 after I make that payment.
Yeah, your math is as bad as mine. Actually, it takes around 7. All right, okay,
Well-
so.
Well, I'll probably pay it's like 1192. So I'll probably pay
Right.
like the 92.
Got it, okay.
Yeah.
But
that
you're gonna
I'm
need,
working on it.
you're working on that. Okay,
Yeah.
let's do this. You paid the 14, you're gonna pay 500. We'll leave it there for right now. I'll adjourn this matter out to September 26, 2025 at 3 p.m. Okay, that's an in-person hearing, so if it's not all paid up, you'll need to come down to the courthouse and let's see what we can work out, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you. And we'll
Have a
both
good
work
day.
on our math in the meantime, okay?
All right.
All right, you have a good weekend.
You too.
Evergreen Apartments versus Ruth Talmore and Denisha Moore.
Teresa Ijams for plaintiff.
All right. And I think Ms. Palmore is here. Hello.
Hello.
All right. What is plaintiff's claim in this case?
The outstanding balance is $2,307.96.
All right. And ma'am, how are you intending on getting that paid?
I get paid next Friday, and my plans was to pay that next Friday.
Next Friday?
Yes, next Friday.
Okay, so
on
the
the
entire balance by the 26th?
26th.
Okay, can you get that
Yes.
paid, say, before noon on that date?
Hear that date? A writ of possession is the document that lets officers remove occupants after the waiting period. The clock starts ticking today. Pro tip: even after a default, tenants can sometimes redeem by paying the full ordered amount before the writ executes.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you can? Okay. If
Yes,
you get
sir.
that
I'm
paid
sorry.
before
My phone. I'm
noon,
at work. I'm sorry.
no, I got you. It's okay. And that way they can check it. So I will adjourn this out to September 26, 2025 at 3 p.m. If you get everything paid, you don't need to appear. Okay, but you got to make sure you have
Okay.
everything paid. If you don't have everything paid, then you'll
Okay.
need to appear at the courthouse for that hearing. Okay? I think she froze on me.
Okay. I'm
All
sorry.
right,
Yeah,
very
it's
good.
freezing up.
No, it's
Thank
okay.
you.
It's okay. All right, thank you. Get back to work.
Thank you. I will.
All right, take care.
You as well.
Gulfside Lake 3. That's okay. That's not how they're labeled. Gulfside Lake 3 versus Jonathan Henderson.
Carissa Gazeri for plaintiff.
Jonathan Henderson.
Yes.
Okay, there you are. Okay, good morning.
Morning.
Okay, what is plaintiff's claim in this case?
Your Honor, the outstanding balance is $3,077.31, which includes court costs.
All right. And sir, how were you intending on getting that paid?
Right now I certified for, well, I put in an SCR request also, and I certified
Okay.
employment. I haven't been paid on unemployment yet, and that's something I'm working through. So I will know something from that by next week. But I will be able to pay something on the amount next week also. I'm not sure how much it will be, but it will be at least $1,500.
You think you can pay 1,500?
Possibly.
That's an estimate, but sometime next week. Can you
Yes.
do that before next Friday? Or is that gonna be?
I'm hoping to do it by the 23rd, but Friday is very possible.
By that Friday?
Friday by noon, yes.
Okay, so you think you can pay it by the 26th at noon? Okay. So I'll put that down in there. With reference to your SER, how many people are in your house?
Just one.
All right. So if that's granted to you and they do that, you'll need to know that that only will account for about $410.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they aren't covering a large portion of it, and they would require that you pay everything else before they're gonna pay. You follow me?
Just pay it as such.
Okay. So the other thing is that in your packet, you'll see what's called a rental assistance form.
Mm-hmm.
That rental assistance form needs to be filled out. The tracking number for your SER needs to be put on that form, and that needs to be submitted to the court by next Wednesday.
Okay.
Okay?
So
I'll adjourn it. Go ahead.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm listening.
No, go ahead.
Oh, so I have to bring that into court, or I mail that in?
Yes, that has to be in the court by Wednesday with your tracking number on it. Okay? All right. So I'll adjourn this matter to September 26, 2025 at 3 p.m. If everything is not paid, sir, that's an in-person hearing. You'll need to be down at the courthouse, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you. Court does call the case of Gulfside Lake versus Samantha Gonzalez.
Carissa Gazeri for plaintiff.
Samantha Gonzalez, not here. You may proceed.
Thank you. The rent to retain possession is $149.49, court costs of $172, for a total redemption of $321.49. Plaintiff is requesting entry of a default judgment for possession with a writ to issue after 10 days if the total amount remains unpaid.
All right. Judgment to the plaintiff, that is by default for possession, redemption amount in the amount requested with the writ to issue in 10 days, no writ without a hearing.
Thank you.
All right. Outside Lake versus Natasha Olmos.
Teresa Ijams for plaintiff.
Olmos?
Hi, I'm here. How are you?
I'm good. You were on camera. There you are. Okay.
Hi.
All right. What is plaintiff's claim?
Your Honor, the outstanding balance is $2,125.57, which includes court costs.
And ma'am, how are you intending on getting that paid?
I have an SCR application in. I actually just got out of inpatient rehab that you sentenced me to. I have my certificate right
Yes.
here.
Congratulations. Fantastic.
Thank you. I'm happy to be home. So I've been gone for almost 6 weeks now, so I haven't been able to work, but I do have pending child support that was paused while I was in there because their dad had them. And then I also have pending unemployment benefits. So I plan on, I've already put the SCR application in. I'm communicating with some other agencies as well. And I plan to get that paid as soon as possible, as soon as they approve my application, but it's pending right now.
All right. So how many people are in your house when your children are with you? So
5.
I'm 5. Okay, so the
Yep,
maximum
5
amount.
including myself.
Okay, the maximum amount in SCR will pay will be $870. Okay.
Okay.
Um,
All right. And
the
I'm working
other
with other
thing-
agencies too as well.
all right, Ms. Olmos, just listen to me for a minute, okay? Let's see if we can get some assistance because you're trying to get yourself back on your feet and straighten things out outside of yourself, right? Right now.
Yes.
Okay, so first thing is, because you filed an SCR, there's a rental assistance form in your packet. You'll need to fill that out, put the tracking number of your SCR on that, and get that to the court by Wednesday.
Okay.
Okay?
Now, can I email that or
And-
bring it in?
Yeah, you can email it. You can email it to the court. Okay?
Okay.
And then the other thing that I want you to do is we have a court liaison officer and there's a program, I think that is called Rising Hope. And so I want to try to tie you into that. If you qualify for it, I can't be sure, but it's to assist with housing in some way. I'm not entirely clear on everything for those that have been impacted by the criminal justice system. Okay.
Oh, awesome.
All right, but I don't know if that's just Section 8 certificates or exactly what it is. So I'm not clear, but we might as well give it a shot, okay?
Okay, what's it called again?
The program is called Rising Hope, and I'm gonna let you talk with Amy, and there may be other resources out there. She's our court liaison officer, so she may be able to get you in touch with things. All right?
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you.
You're doing well, though.
Very well. I'm happy to be home.
Okay, all right. I will adjourn this out to September 26th, 2025 at 3 p.m. That is an in-person hearing, so you'll need to come down to the courthouse if everything is not paid, okay? And then we'll see where we go. We'll see where we go from there, okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right, hold the line one moment. Amy, I know you were there.
Good morning, Your Honor. I am.
All right, fantastic. We're going to put you in, I think you were probably listening. We're going to put you into a breakout room with Miss Olmos. She's a good person. She's been doing the work. So we had our run-in with each other, but I think she's good. Okay.
I'll be happy to speak with her. Thank you.
All right, we'll put you into a breakout room. We'll see you next week, Miss Olmos.
Perfect. Thank you.
Pardon? Okay. Gulfside Lakes versus Lucia Williams.
Carissa Gazari for plaintiff. I think there's one other defendant as well.
There is. And Karan Williams. They are not present. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. The rent to retain possession is $1,884.56, court costs of $214 for a total redemption of $2,098.56. Plaintiff is requesting entry of a default judgment for possession with a writ to issue after 10 days if the total amount remains unpaid.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession. Redemption amount is in the amount requested, writ to issue in 10 days. Hamilton Crossing versus Desiree Tripp.
Carissa Gazari for plaintiff.
They are not present. You may proceed.
Your Honor, this is an action for termination of tenancy. Defendant's tenancy was terminated pursuant to a 1-month notice to quit. Defendant has failed to appear. Plaintiff is requesting entry of a default judgment for possession with a writ to issue after 10 days.
Judgment to the plaintiff. That is by default for possession. There is no redemption amount. Writ to issue in 10 days.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. And then I just have Glencoe versus Little, Glencoe Hills versus Little. That is dismissed on plaintiff's motion without prejudice.
Thank
I
you.
think that's all I have for you.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
You too.